Craig Parker here, property investor. Just another video today, just talking about why property, basically. So why invest in property is a question that a lot of people ask me. As I'm putting out more and more videos as the days go on and more content, I'm being stopped by friends and family members and just people that I know, acquaintances, and they're asking me a bit more about property. So I thought I'd just do a video on why property. Passive income is one of the answers to why invest in property. It's the sweetest, for me, it's the sweetest way that I've ever received money, through passive income, where you're not working for that payment that comes in at the end of the month or the middle of the month or the beginning of the month or weekly, depending on what sort of property strategy you're using. Passive income is so sweet when it comes in. Just imagine being able to be sleeping while the money's working for you. That's everybody's goal, that's everybody's dream, is to make money while you're sleeping. Warren Buffett says it the best. He says, if you don't figure out how to make money while you sleep, then you're going to work till you die. And that is the simplest way to put it. We have to learn passive income, or understand or create passive income for ourselves to really start to, enjoy the fruits of our labor. Because we can all work hard and, you can work $100 grand a year job. And usually those jobs take up a lot of your time. So that money you're making, you haven't got time to enjoy it. So one of my biggest reasons to why I invest in property and why I, invest, I'd say for you guys to invest in property, is passive income. It's the sweetest way to receive money, honestly. And I'd say my second reason to why I'd say to invest in property would be, it is like a fantastic wealth creator. Genuinely, it's a wealth creator. I got into property not knowing this stuff, but as I've been investing now for 8 plus years, and I've met people in property that have been investing for 20 plus years, 30 plus years, 40 plus years, and they're all wealthy. Especially the ones that have been doing it 20 plus years. They are wealthy, because I hear stories like, oh, I bought my property for £50,000 30 years ago and now it's worth £500,000. And that sounds crazy, but it's it's truth. And you can actually go and research properties in certain areas, and you can even go on Rightmove and look at what it was bought for many moons ago, and then look at what it's up for sale now, and the difference is massive. So it's a fantastic wealth creator. I'll give you a fact. Historically, properties in the UK double in price over the course of 10 years. And you can go and search it, you can go and look it up. You can even use your good old friend ChatGPT now, which everybody uses for, like, it's kind of taken over Google. You can even use ChatGPT. Property over the course of 10 years doubles in price. And why that's a wealth creator is if you buy a property the normal way, which most people do, by mortgaging, it's you're also creating wealth by using other people's money, OPM. So what I mean by that is you're putting 25% down but owning 100% of something, for example. So you buy a house for £100,000, you put £25,000 down, you borrow the 75 grand from the bank. In 10 years time, that property, even if you're not even paying off the mortgage, even if you're just doing interest only, over the 10 years, in 10 years time, that property is going to be worth £200,000. You're still going to owe the bank the £75,000, but that 100,000 that is doubled is all yours. So you've made £100,000 from the 25 grand you put in. Now, for me, I can't think of any other way that you can make those numbers. Yeah. So that is the second biggest reason to why I invest in property, is because it's a fantastic wealth creator. And let's face it, we all want wealth. We all want to be, better off than what we are. You'd be lying if you said you don't. And you're watching this video because you want to be better off than where you are. I do. I want to get to a point where I have a portfolio of properties that pays for so that is making me financially free, but making me super financially free, as in pays for where I live, it pays all my bills, it pays for everything, but it also pays for my lifestyle that I want, holidays, taking the kids out, so on and so forth. Yeah. So that is another reason. How I got into property was a little bit different though. I wasn't watching YouTube videos 10 years ago on property. I'll be honest, I wasn't. I met a guy. It's funny how people cross paths. I met a guy through a friend, basically. We was at a boxing event. It was a black tie event. We all went out. It was all done up nice in our bow ties, our suits. We was all, looking good, feeling good, and kind of like networking I was doing. And I met this guy, and just got talking. He asked what I did, and at that point I was in sales, and I asked him what he did, and he said nothing. And I was like, you've been buying drinks all day, you bought, there was like at this boxing event, it was like a charity event, he bought like a signed football jersey for like £1,000 and something. And so when we got talking and I asked him what he did and he said nothing, I was just like, it's either you're ashamed of what you do or you're having me on, basically. But anyway, the night went on, we all had a good time, we stayed in contact. But I was curious now to what he actually did, because I like to read between the lines. I asked what you do, you say I'm not doing anything at the moment, but you don't look like you're not doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? So as I got to know him a bit more, he said to me, yeah, I own a portfolio of properties. And I was like, okay, how many? What do you mean, like you own a portfolio of properties? How many? And at that point, I think he had like 15 plus properties in his portfolio. And at this point, I didn't even know how you would even buy a property, let alone, to have 15. So I was intrigued, and I was drawn towards him. And what I was also drawn towards was his style. He actually did nothing. But at the same time, doing so much of what he enjoyed. So that really pulled me in, and my aspiration would be to get to that point one day. And as the videos go on, and as I share my stories with you guys on this new YouTube channel that I've created, you can join me on the journey of building this portfolio, building this wealth, and get into that desired lifestyle that we all want. Some of you may not want it. Some of you might be watching this video and think, you know what, it's impossible, it can't be done. But as this channel grows, I will be giving out so much nuggets and ways of creating this wealth and getting your first property, or your second, or your third, or your fourth, or your fifth, to your 15th. I'll share it with you. I'll share my journey, and I'll be 100% transparent. Don't want nothing in return. Just view the channel, like it, share it with people, and I'll try and be as informative as I can, basically. So in a nutshell, those are the 3 reasons. There's many more, but those are 3 of many reasons to why I invest in property, and why I would urge you guys to even just start to educate yourself now to invest in property. Because it's been the best thing I've ever done, is to pay for my education into buying property. It It really, really has been. It's helped me out so much, and I've been able to help people around me as well to buy properties, give them just little bits of knowledge of experience and stuff that I've learned on, you know, the courses that I've been on. It actually goes such a long way. Property investing isn't difficult at all. You just need to be around people that are doing it, and you need to be talking and listening to people that are doing it, like myself. So you watching this video today, and if you haven't got any properties, you're one step closer. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah. So yeah, that's that video done. I've been Craig Parker, property investor. Hope you enjoyed the video. I want you to like, subscribe, share it, comment, do all of that stuff. Let's build this channel and let's build our portfolios.